Right then, good morning folks, welcome to a very sunny Nottingham. We're just about to... Are you coming? As soon as Emily's finished tit-arsing around, we're about to show you, hopefully, Sherwood Forest.
Good morning.
What was you even doing? Packing brunch. Bloody brunch. So we're actually here in Nottingham to get an upgrade done to Fanny, but that's going to be a whole nother video, so look out for that. It'll probably be the next video we put out. Put your guesses in the comments if you want to guess what we're getting upgraded, but for now we're going to have a wander around Sherwood Forest. I don't know if I said Sherwood or Nottingham earlier. I'm sure someone will correct me in the comments. Bog standard, but Emily's going to show you the route and we might not be able to make it, but we'll see.
Right, so there are quite a few different paths and stuff, but we want to get to the major oak tree here, but we're all the way down here. So the major oak tree trail is approximately a mile and a half, 45 minutes. But I also want to go in the Giant's Trail.
Really? You sure you want to go in the Giant's Trail?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Okay. But we'll have to see if we can actually do it. We have dogs come in, so it's a big walkers thing, do you know what I mean? But people love walking here because it's just really nice. Morning. Anywho, so where was I? Yeah, so I want to do the Giant's Trail, but that's going to make it a little bit longer, and we've got to go slow because of AJ. But it is his adventure time, so I think it's only fair that, you know, we get to see what he can do. And he's in the vlog a little bit more because Louise has just left him out lately and he's been an absolute drama queen about it. So it's been a while since we've had this. Fun facts with Emily. We're in Sherwood Forest and the forest is only 1,000 acres, like big. It used to be over 100,000 acres back in the day, back in Robin Hood times and stuff, and it used to run from London to York. But obviously as the population has grown, we've had to make room for houses and stuff and all of that lot. So actually I wonder what the population was back then to what it is now. I'll have a Google and I'll let you know. Found out the population. So back in the late 1800s it was around 16 mil, and now the population is 67.8. That's like humongous, right? Like the difference. So you can understand why the forest has actually, well, all forests really in England have had to decrease in size to make room for all of us like ramping rabbits.
There's too many people and that is a fact.
Yeah, we are a small island, but anyway. So that's fun fact number 1. Fun fact number 2, back in the day the forest was owned by the king standard, and anybody caught hunting or killing anything that belonged to the king would have severe, you know, hanging, ripped arms apart and stuff like that. So yeah, it wasn't worth it, but the people were hungry, so it did happen quite a bit, and it's quite sad to think that them types of things happen to people like that back in the day, because it's quite cruel and a horrible way to go. But unfortunately it was what it was.
So fun fact number 3 is still Emily insists on storming off ahead whenever we go on any kind of hike, and it is starting to get very, very warm. Whew. Also, fun fact number 4, since we've been in Nottingham, we've not met one bad person. The people of Nottingham are lovely apparently, so yeah, that's cool.
Don't sit out there, come in. It's lovely in here. So I believe that my fun facts has been taken over by Louise. So I think we're on fun fact number 5. So the forest itself, it's actually been around since the last ice age. So it's around 10,000 years old. And like, that is just, for me, imagine all of like the fights, the hunting, everything that's gone on in these forests over that 10,000 years is just, it's full of so much history. It's amazing to actually be in. I love this type of stuff. It just makes me always think and reflect and how different things are now compared to what people would have been living in way back then, when times there was no human rights, you know, this, that, protection of this, protection of that. Every man or woman was for themselves. It's quite humbling to kind of look and reflect and stuff, but I always do that in these types of places. Kind of brings me back down to earth, I think, with how lucky and fortunate that we are, that we live in the time that we live in and how much things have changed. That's enough of me waffling and reflecting and stuff. God, I've been doing a lot of that lately. Don't know what it is. But anyway, we're at the old oak tree, so more fun facts about that.
Right then folks, welcome back to the History Channel. I know you tuned in for some van life comedy, but you've got Old English history today from Emily.
I love it, I actually love it. This has been like an amazing morning just being here. But anyway, this is the old oak tree. So it's estimated to be around 800 to 1,100 years old. And any oak tree over the age of 400 years is classed to be ancient. And within Sherwood Forest, there's around 1,000 of them. And this tree here, so the branches are the canopy. It's around 23 meters in span, and that means that the roots are 4 times the size of that. That's just humongous. And they reckon that the trunk of it would need around 10 people standing around it, holding hands, to actually go around the whole size of it. It's like 10 meters in like circumference. So it's mental. Oh, AJ's about to take the tree.
AJ wants a piece of the major oak. It's a bit of major oak. I should point out that's not a piece of major oak. It's not. It's a stick off the floor.
And I just want to say that you might see, I don't know if you can see them, but there's like little struts and stuff that are holding up the branches because of the age of it. If they didn't, then they would fall down. And also this fence was put up in 1975 because when people was walking on it and getting close to the tree, it was pressing down the soil and the roots couldn't get the moisture, so they put it up to protect it. I feel like that's the best facts that I've done, you know?
Whatever.
Yeah, let me know. Loving it.
Yeah, let Emily know in the comments if the fun facts have been great or if they've been really boring.
Hey, history's not boring. Is that history?
It's such a shame you can't go and stand next to the tree just to give a real perspective of how big it is.
It is massive actually. But anyway, we're moving on now. I just want to point out as well that we clearly have not been on any walks for such a long time that we can't read signs properly. We was like, oh, 1.5 miles for the old oak tree trail, and we thought that was 1.5 miles to the oak tree and then 1.5 miles back. It's not. It's the whole trail. Idiots.
So now the history lesson is over, you can all relax, you can all wake up.
They were good facts.
They were very good facts. But we are going to head back to the van, get some breakfast.
Oh yeah.
Because AJ's all right, but we just don't want to overdo it and put him backwards. So sorry if we haven't filmed too much of the forest. We mostly spent the time going through the fun facts. But we need to get him back to the van, get him fed, get him rested, and then maybe we'll pop back later.
It's a lovely forest, it really is. And I think, oh, one thing I did want to say is that all around there's picnic benches, other benches, and quite a lot of bins as well, which is really good for, I know obviously it's a tourist thing, but you have loads of forests.
There's a lot of bins and there's a lot of picnic benches, I think was the gist of that.
And it's run by the RSPB.
It's run by the RSPB, so that's good news. So yeah, we're going to head back to the van. It's a really cool little place to park for the day actually, so we're going to chill out there for a bit, then you've got to do some work, haven't you?
Yep.
And then we'll move on to another park up later, I guess.
Yeah. It's £4 for parking or free if you're RSPB members.
Fun fact number 976 is it's £4 for parking. I'll see you guys in a bit. So hopefully you get a bit of an idea from the footage what kind of park up it is. It is just the car park for the forest, but for a daytime park up you've got grass, we've got space, it's not too busy. AJ can get in and out and get in the shade, get back in the van as he feels like. I'm going to go and do some wildlife photography now though, because Emily is busy working. In fact, I'll quickly show you her setup. So this is where you can find Emily from 12 till 5.
Monday to Friday.
Yep, snot rag in hand.
Oh, I'm suffering with my hay fever.
It is quite bad here because of all the grass, so, and she does suffer from hay fever. But I'm just about to pack up my camera bag, so it's a good opportunity for me to thank this week's video sponsor, which is Y Foods. So if you haven't heard of Y Foods before, basically they're a full meal replacement powdered drink. So we go for the powdered version, you can buy it in bottles as well, but we go for the powdered version just because it's easier for us to store and longevity. It means that if we're ever parked up somewhere and we get a bit stuck or we don't want to move on, we know we've got Y Foods as a replacement. Now it's got all the macronutrients and micronutrients that my body needs, meaning that when I can't be bothered to pack a full lunch or carry loads of extra stuff with me when I'm out doing photos and whatnot or wandering around the forest, I know that I've got a full, I think it's about 500 calorie full replacement meal, rather than just some sort of, I don't know, quick grab snack, packet of crisps or whatever crap grab out the cupboard next. I actually really love it because I'm a massive fan of milkshake anyway, and it tastes really, really good, and it also stops me getting hungry for 3 to 4 hours while I'm out wandering off until I get back and hopefully Emily cooks me something nice for dinner. If you want to give Y Foods a try yourself, I will leave all the details you need in the video description below for your discount, and if you use the code that I'll put up on the screen now, that will give you the discount. Give it a go. I highly recommend it. Love it. Banana milkshake's my favourite flavour. And yeah, I'm going to go see what I can find in the forest.
Here she comes, the wanderer's returned. One of two moods, good or bad. She's either got something or she hasn't. Can't really tell with that face, it always looks like that.
What you wearing on about?
You, how'd it go?
Rubbish.
What, you didn't get nothing?
No, nothing. It's too busy, it's too hot for a start, and there's just too many people. It's the trouble when you're trying to do
Here
it
she goes.
in this country. It's just so bloody busy. There's kids and dogs and everything everywhere, but...
So you ate your sock yet then?
I am out of my sulk, actually. Let me put this down and I'll explain. So Emily's not wrong. I have been in a little bit of a sulk this past week or so, and mostly it's because we can't get out of the country yet, and the reason being is because we don't have 2 vaccines. So I was sulking about it somewhat, mostly because I want to go and fly my drone over pretty mountains and stuff if I'm honest. Whereas here, it's a lot harder here, and we can't get up to Scotland or Wales or anything at the moment because we are pinging backwards and forwards with this hydrotherapy. So yeah, I was in a bit of a sulk, but I thought about it a little bit, and the reason I haven't got 2 vaccines, or we both haven't got 2 vaccines, is because 1, we're too young, and 2, we don't have an underlying health condition. So,
which you cannot complain about.
no, I shouldn't be sulking about that. So we're actually, you know, we're in a massive plus really that we don't need 2 vaccines yet. So that's the first thing. The second reason is when we was in Spain, the restrictions weren't too bad, but certainly for you, you found it a bit tiresome constantly having to Google where the restrictions are, because the information's not easy to find when you're abroad.
No, not because of like there's so many different regions within provinces or provinces within regions. Yeah,
and then different border crossings, and then the place we want to go, the trip we want to make involves multiple border crossings, which trying to do that now, all right, it might be okay today, but in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks time, you just don't know. So what we would probably do if we went now is just do a trip in France, maybe 3 months in France, but then really it's too bloody hot. So we'd be going out to France for July, August, September, and then coming home to do winter here. So we'd go out there when it's too hot, to come back here to sit in the cold, because we've used all our Schengen zone time. So what we're going to do, and what I've come to terms with, and I'm quite happy about now, is we're going to explore the UK as best we can, obviously around AJ. There's some stunning stuff in the UK, and since we've done this little trip to Nottingham,
yeah, I think that's made you a little bit happier and at peace with what's happening at the moment, isn't it? So
yeah, we found a few decent park ups. I've realised that we haven't got to do it all on campsites, although we are going to go and find the little campsite for tomorrow because we're running out of water and whatnot.
Yeah, but we've done 1, 2, 3, 4 nights wild camping. So
yeah, and found some good spots, and you're going to find another spot on the way down, hopefully. So, so yeah, I think the wisest thing for us to do right now is to stay put, travel around the UK for a bit, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, come September, mid-September to late September, things will be a bit different, and we can get out there and then make. I can fly my drone over pretty places in the warm for like 6 months in a row, rather than just sitting here sulking about it. So,
and seeing as you've been such an adult, I just don't want to lose my snot bag. I got you a little gift.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you got me a little gift, or have you got you a little gift?
Well, I saw it for me first, but this one's mine.
Wow!
Look at that bad boy.
Jesus!
I'm sorry, but look, can you? That is like.
If you hold it up to the camera and don't let your face, like so it blocks the faces, that should go in focus.
Look at that.
Put your face behind it.
I am. I'm trying. Look at that. That is one beast of a cheesecake.
What have I got? An apple?
Banana. No, I got you like a lemon meringue one.
Wow.
It's nice, right?
We could have shared one of these.
Emily doesn't share.
Right, Emily doesn't share food. Right, on that note, I think we're gonna, it's getting pretty late now, isn't it? We're gonna chill out, have some dinner, spend the night here or around here. And then, like I say, tomorrow we're going to go and find a little CL, CS or a little campsite because we need water, I need to empty the toilet and whatnot. So we'll probably pick you guys up then because we're going to be way too full and bloated after eating those cakes to film anything else today.
I think we're not going to eat all of this today, so just like don't.
I think you will. They know you too well. They know you're going to eat all this cake today.
I could fall in love with you right here, right now. Yeah, I could fall in love with you right here, right now. But would it be to want the moon?
Morning. So we said that we was going to pick you back up at a campsite, and that didn't happen because I found a little town that I just wanted to show you, and I've been given strict instructions that I've got to be quick because we need to move on and there's not a lot of space in the vlog for it. So up yours, Louise. I'm showing you.
Some might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now
So Louise doesn't need to know about this, but I wanted to go to the sweet shop, but it was closed. So I think I'm gonna get myself a little coffee and a cinnamon bun instead. But there's quite a lot of choice and stuff in that here anyway, so it looks lovely. So excited. What do you think that Louise is gonna have a go at me when she sees this footage that I've had coffee and a cake without her and she's back at the van? Who cares? I'm on holiday. What's coming? Thank you very much. Thanking you. Look at the size of that. I can't eat all of that. So that little cafe, bar, bistro, fully licensed place was called Fables. It was really nice actually, and the cinnamon bun did get the better of me, I'm not gonna lie, but it is really early, so. But I am on my way back to the van now. We need to move on, we've got to. Can't stay here forever, but I just wanted to second what Louise was saying about the people being really nice in Nottingham. Super friendly, so friendly. It's such a lovely place to come and visit and stuff. Highly recommend. And I don't know what the name of the little village is, but Louise will drop it in here. She's got your back. But anyway, we will pick you back up at the campsite next time.
So whenever we filmed anything, we have a strict rule that we immediately clear the memory cards. So I have seen the footage from Emily's little jaunt into town. I can't say that I'm surprised, if I'm honest, that she's been out and bought herself a nice little breakfast snack and got me nothing. And just so you know, she did eat all the cinnamon bun. She didn't bring any back with her for me.
No, that's right, I did bring it back for you.
But we are on the move now. We are heading a couple of hours south, and I think this vlog's already getting quite long, so I'm not going to bore you with motorway footage. We'll just pick you up when we arrive at our next park up, which hopefully is by a decent reservoir. So yeah, we'll see you there. So we've arrived at Graphene Water, and unfortunately the weather has let us down. So that bit of footage you've just seen is probably about all you're going to see. It's a really, really beautiful spot. Lovely little campsite as well, isn't it?
Seeing what the view's like from up here.
You're dreaming of being tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really nice spot. There's basically the site we're on, and Emily will give you a tour, I'm sure, but the site we're on is a 10-minute walk from the water. So you go through like a wheat field.
Yep.
Which is quite cool, and then you cut through a little forest.
Yep.
Which is really, really pretty.
It is.
And then, I'm not lying. You've been with me.
Yeah. When did I say you was lying?
You like agree? Yep, that's right.
Yep, that's right, yep,
She's
yep.
telling the truth. Yeah, you cut through this forest, and then you it brings you out, and you're straight out onto the water, onto this little beach bit. And we was gonna join in with all the cool kids because there's not a van life bandwagon we won't jump on.
Why the hell not?
I was gonna do some wild swimming, but like I say, the weather has let us down, and this one just hasn't got the balls to do it in the rain.
So my rain dance, she thought I was working out earlier, but I was actually doing a rain dance. So come on, no wild swimming for me.
It's probably a good thing it's raining because I have not got Thunder Plunge 4 with me, and I would have been gutted that we can't get it out in the water. We needed the garage space for the upgrade, so there's a clue for what we're getting done.
Cheeky little like insight there.
Cheeky little insight.
What?
Oh yeah, and I hope it didn't come across whingy the other day about the fact we can't go to Europe. That was my like positive take on it. I'm actually very, very grateful for the fact that we're going to have a whole summer where we can travel. If you'd have told us 2 years ago that we was going to be in a position where we could just travel around the country without having to go to like a work on a 9 to 5 Monday to Friday, and just, you know, the Euros are on, the Olympics are coming. I think they're still coming.
I think they are.
Let me know in the comments if they've been cancelled. But yeah, so we're going to be able to travel around in the summer. We would never have been able to do that 2 years ago. So the fact that we can do that is just amazing. And we're very, very grateful that we're in that position.
Hey, look, I ain't the whinger, it's you. Always whinging. If you want Louise to be out of the videos and just do all the editing and stuff, then you know.
Anywho, we're going to make our way now down to our final park up. I'm going to try and find somewhere just off the M11. But while we do that, you don't want to see motorway footage, so I will leave you with Emily's 2-minute tour of the little site that we're on, because it's a really nice one, and we will pick you up somewhere nearly south. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go again, 2-minute tour. Let's go. And I know I say this quite a lot, but I really think I can get this done in 2 minutes. So we're at Lakeview Paddock. It is a certificated site, which is the CS site, one of the club thingies, and you have to be a member. That's what I think anyway. I'm sure Louise will correct me. Anyway, first up, let's turn you around. Toilets. Only toilets, no showers, which is, you know, fine. Around here is where the bins are, wash up area, disposal and stuff like that. It's actually a cute little site, really close to the water for walking. I just want to show you this little thing because it's actually really cute. Oh my god. Let's see. Ooh. How cute is this little like barrow with the strawberries? Super cute, right? I am, yes, I want your strawberries. So, right, this is where all the pictures are. You can get electric hookup or no electric. We've gone for no electric for one night, £16. Let me show you our pitch. I hate this camera. Oh, come on, I'm so close. This is our pitch. Lovely. This is the campsite. And I'm doing this because I actually have time if the camera turn around. And we have nailed it in 2 minutes, people. Come on! 2-minute tour, out.
Right then, good morning folks. Welcome to Bishop Stortford, or just outside Bishop Stortford. Yet again, the weather has let us down, but there is some footage of our park up, which I'll show you in a minute. But I just want to say AJ wouldn't normally be allowed in the bed.
But it is bed wash day, so that's... Sorry, my throat's croaky because she shoved a camera in my face and a coffee and I've just woke up.
Yeah, and you got a coffee.
It's true.
Top wife points, that is.
That is actually, yeah.
Yeah, so we're just outside Bishop Stortford. It is a lovely little park up, and I'm glad we found it because it's just off the M11, which means, because of the way we're travelling at the minute, we've only got like a few days. So if we want to go north, we can hit the Dartford crossing like late at night, get to this park up, and then head north the next day. So it just helps us, you know, not have to sit in traffic for 4 or 5 hours on the M25 when we're...
Oh, it's a nightmare. We've been there too many times. Too many times.
Yeah, if you're not from Kent, you try and get out of Kent Monday to Friday, it's an absolute nightmare. So any time of the day, it seems, at the minute. So I'm very aware that this vlog is getting quite long, so we are going to end it in a minute. It's mostly your fun fact waffle in bloody Nottingham.
They are fun facts.
Someone got excited. We're not used to travel vlogging, are we? So
No, and it has been amazing, actually. Proper, well, I say proper, it's our proper vlogging. It's like, yeah, and it's just been really fun. So I was like, right, I'm going to learn loads of new facts about Sherwood, and yeah, got a little bit carried away. So
I'm sure it won't take long before we're back to like one half-assed fun fact when we're travelling. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know what we've got coming up. Obviously, we've got our upgrade video, which will be the next video out. So, like I say, do put your guesses in the comments. What else have we got? We're going to a meet-up, so we'll film some of that. Then we're going on a family holiday.
a Stockbridge family holiday.
A Stockbridge family holiday, which is my side. And there will be some, like, tiny people, well, extra tiny people.
Extra
for you.
tiny people, yeah, extra tiny people.
Yeah, so Emily's going to feel particularly tall in that video. And then after that, I think what I might do is do a little solo trip up to either the Peak District or the Lake District or somewhere like that, so I can make some videos for the other channel. But I'll obviously make a video for this channel as well. So yeah, quite a lot coming. So if you do want to see any of those videos, all that variety, smash the subscribe button. We're fast approaching 20,000 subscribers now. So I think what we're going to do is when we hit 20,000, we're just going to close subscriptions. So if you aren't subscribed, you might want to get in there fast before you can't get in there anymore. So whack the subscribe button, people. Do the thumbs up.
Ding the bell.
Ding the bell, and we will see you all on the next one.
Bye.
Walk with me. Let's leave the past behind. Walk with me. There's something else we need to find. Say you'll go, don't make me wait. There's no need to hesitate. Let's make footprints in the sand. Let's make miracles. Come hold my hand. Let's find something new. Me and you. Blue is the sky, like the color